1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little louder.
Choir, take your positions. Please move. Please move. Choir, take your positions, please. Thank you. Wasn't on. Would everyone please stand, and gentlemen, remove your caps as our DuBois Area High School Band, under the direction of Mrs. Melinda Swager, plays our national anthem, and remain standing as the senior concert choir members sing our alma mater. At this time, we will also present flags representing each branch of the military.
DuBois loyal sons are we, in our praise our song shall be, till we make the welkin ring with our chorus as we sing, with the tribute that we bring. Clear fields just along the strain, echoing to the glad refrain, and the gentle winds proclaim far and near thy fearless fame, praising e'er thy honored name. DuBois, loyal sons of old DuBois High School, faithful, sturdy sons and true, to our grand old alma mater, let our song resound anew. Cheer, boys, cheer for our DuBois High School, black, red, white, now 3 times 3, sons forever of our DuBois High, loyal sons are we.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you, the parents, family, and friends of these senior students, to the 2021 Du Bois Area High School graduation ceremony. Tonight, we honor these students for their hard work and perseverance from a journey they started 13 years ago. Seniors, I can assure you that everyone in attendance tonight is extremely proud of your accomplishment. Would everyone in the stands please join me in a round of applause to show our class of 2021 how much we appreciate them. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the Superintendent of the Du Bois Area School District, Mrs. Wendy Benton.
Good evening. Graduating from high school is a milestone in your life, and you have managed to accomplish this monumental task during a global pandemic. In the midst of uncertainty and change, you found a way to adapt, do excellent work, and continue learning. You have worked for years to achieve this goal, and you have not worked alone. You succeeded because of the support and the love of others that are in your lives, and because you chose to do so. Your family has raised you into fine young adults. Your teachers have taught you and kept their promise to support you in your quest to fulfill your graduation requirements to prepare you for life. Your coaches have trained and prepared you to succeed. Our wonderful support staff has nourished you, counseled you, guided you, transported you, and provided beautiful and clean facilities for you to receive a high-quality education. Every member of our team made sacrifices and worked exceptionally hard, especially this school year, to provide you with these opportunities. Many of your peers across the world have not been afforded in-person instruction, extracurricular activities, or athletics. Many of your peers have not been in person since March of 2020. Just imagine what they have missed. What we accomplished was exceptionally difficult, but you were worth it, and we did this for you. Our community has given much time and treasure to provide amazing educational opportunities to you. So that brings us to today. We have all worked hard to get you here. You deserve this celebration of your great accomplishment, and we are all very proud of you. Graduates, your senior year was altered by an invisible and unforgiving menace that required sacrifices to be made by everyone. Do not dwell on what was lost. Instead, stay focused on what we have gained and acquire a new sense of appreciation for what we once may have taken for granted. A friendly smile, a handshake, the comfort of a hug, and the ability to gather with friends and family, to name a few. The pandemic has delivered lessons to us that may never have emerged in a traditional classroom. This will forever be a time that we will remember, a time that has taught us valuable lessons, an opportunity to think about who we value and what we value in everyday life. As you move forward, never forget these important lessons. Learn from every obstacle you encounter by developing strength, wisdom, and perspective. You have a life ahead of you that will be filled with joy, love, accomplishment, and obstacles. Always remember that what often impedes action can in some ways advance it. Resiliency is a quality that must be practiced. When everything is closing in around you, prioritize the relationships in your life. If you haven't already, you will soon learn that relationships are one of the greatest measures of success. A bond with our school family remains after graduation. Aside from being a part of our family, you will be presented with many opportunities in life. Choose to be a part of something great and continue to make meaningful contributions the way that you have here in our school district. Although COVID-19 has been an extraordinary obstacle that has presented us all with many unforeseen challenges, it has also revealed how the class of 2021 is prepared to be future leaders. When presented with obstacles related to COVID mitigation, this senior class came together, prepared to give everything they had, regardless of the circumstances, ready to endure, persevere, and inspire others. Together, we believed in what many said was impossible. We worked very hard every day to keep our schools open to provide you with in-person instruction during your senior year, and we achieved this goal together, for, and with you. As you all leave here and go on to the next chapter in life, exemplify the mission of our district and lead with confidence. Continue to set goals and don't stop until you achieve them. Rise to the occasion of helping the world rebuild. When you identify a problem or an area to improve, generate solutions. Don't wait for someone else to make a difference for you. This ceremony is a perfect example. We are here this evening because of you. Please remember that you matter. You are strong, you are talented, you are full of potential, and exactly what we need to build a bright future together. And then come back. Tell us about all the wonderful things that you are doing. Come back and let us share in celebrating you and your accomplishments. Congratulations to the class of 2021. You have achieved one of life's greatest accomplishments, and it's just the beginning of your continued success. Be leaders, be courageous, be your best. No matter where life takes you, know that you are representing the Du Bois Area School District, and we are here cheering you on and wishing you the best. Thank you.
At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Anna Wengard, who will address the senior class.
As we sit here tonight in our caps and gowns, it's easy for us to romanticize our high school experience and lament over the good old days coming to an end. As we begin our launch into the future, there will be countless pictures and celebrations, and before you know it, we'll be moving into our dorms and apartments, taking on new jobs and responsibilities, and stepping into a new chapter of life. So while we're here, it would serve us well to reflect on the individual years that made our high school experiences, the ups and downs, the planned and the unplanned, and all the things that have shaped us into the graduates we are today. Freshman year. We wandered aimlessly around the big, loud, disorienting hallways. We got the A wing confused with the C wing. We ran from the locker rooms to the other side of the school in less than 4 minutes because we were afraid of being marked tardy. We gaped at the seniors with amazement, looking up at them as if they were some kind of giants. As the year went on, we slowly and surely began to feel more familiar with the way the upperclassmen joked with us and began to understand which hallways and stairways to avoid. But then suddenly, we were sophomores. Now that was a year to remember. We weren't at the bottom of the totem pole anymore, and we didn't have any of that stress of trying to find our way around, literally and metaphorically. This was a year of confidence and contentment, even when we dealt with some unforeseen circumstances, such as having to shut down the school for a few days because of mold. Who would have thought? But when we think of the most carefree parts of high school, most of us think of sophomore year. But it might have been what some refer to as the sunshine before the storm. Then, I think we all know that junior year was no walk in the park. Did the coursework get more difficult? Yes, significantly so. And our grades really mattered this year because junior year is the first thing that colleges, trade schools, and prospective employers might look at. No pressure, though. Add in the expectation of the SAT, extracurriculars, and part-time jobs, and suddenly our plates were overflowing. That year tested our patience, but the struggle was made just a bit more tolerable because we had each other. There's no way I would have survived the dreaded 11th grade year without the communal misery of my classmates. When we were frustrated, we could rant together. When we were upset, we could cry together. And when we managed to do something right, we could celebrate together. But just as the year was starting to wind down, things changed. Big time. When you were a freshman, did you ever expect your senior year to be like this? This entire year has been a toss-up of sorts, but I think it's safe to say that we managed to accomplish a lot more than everyone thought we would. We worked so diligently to make the best out of this ever-changing situation, and we owe it all to our extraordinary resilience. The class of 2021 has a drive like no other. Some of us are involved in multiple extracurriculars. We work part-time jobs and then give up our weekends to study and excel academically. As a whole, we are one determined class, and I think that communal trait is the root of our success. Freshman year, somehow we made it. Sophomore year, solid and steady. Junior year, it was a bit of a train wreck. But senior year, it could have been miserable, but we were so set on making the best of things that it ended up being way better than we could ever imagine. If there's one thing I can take away from my experience at DAHS, it's this. The most valuable strength is to have deep passion and conviction to deal with whatever punch is thrown at you. We've dealt with a lot of unexpected things in our time here, but our strength of character has allowed us to overcome such obstacles. I hope that each and every one of you knows that you have helped shape me into who I am today. We've shaped each other. As we go out into the world for this next chapter, always remember the times we had at this place. Remember all the good, the bad, and the ugly, and turn them into the lessons we need to grow into the people we want to be. Hold on to these memories, and always remember the value of our time here. Thank you, and congratulations.
Here to introduce our honor students is Miss Lauren McLaughlin.
Good evening. I am honored to recognize the honors graduates from the class of 2021. We are going to first begin with our cum laude graduates. These students have achieved GPAs of 92.5 to 95.4. We are going to ask you to stand when we call your name, and we ask our audience to hold their applause till each group is done. So, Cameron Bailey, Julia Bashline, Justin Burr, Jeremy Clausen, John Cully, Nathan Davies, Rebecca Amy, Tucker Fenstermacher, Ryan Gildersleeve, Savannah Gray, Connor Hamby, Olivia Johnson, Stephanie Juarez Murguia, Morgan King, Riley Kinar, Dale Cott, Jacob Kraus, Riley Long, Derek Lyle, Mason McDaniel, Jordan Miller, Mason Miller, Alexis O'Kane, Jude Rowan, Evan Thomas, Isaac Wayne, and Natalie Wolfgang. Ladies and gentlemen, your cum laude graduates. You may be seated. Our magna cum laude graduates. These students achieved GPAs of 95.5% to 99.4%. Please stand when your name is called. Kyla Alker, Hannah Allen, Morgan Allman, Caleb Beard, Alicia Bryan, Kayla Butterfuss, Courtney Carbett, Elizabeth Shaleski, Tyler Christner, Amelia Corner, Aniela Cortina, Mackenzie Druzak, Nicholas Farrell, Antonia Fenice, Katrina Fish, Sydney Gray, Alyssa Horner, Madison Huey, Lacey Kinder, John Hughes, Madison McCall, Kaylee McCracken, Taylor Miller, Derek Money, Carly Nelson, Olivia Nelson, Tyler Newell, Ashlyn Pape, Victoria Penoyer, Rain Perry, Ryan Sakari, Kylie Snyder, William Snyder, Luke Sprankle, Lillian States, Trista Truesdale, Jordan Uplinger, London Watt, Janie Waxler, Amanda Weber, Riley West, Peyton Wheaton, Brady Woodward, Evan Zedek. Ladies and gentlemen, your magna cum laude graduates. You may be seated. And lastly, our summa cum laude graduates. These individuals achieved a GPA of 99.5 to 100 plus. Isaac Androlonis, Eve Barnett, Gianna Battaglia, Donald Crabtree, Lydia Dixon, Sasha Alcasis, Chloe Ferrone, Morgan Felix, Nicholas Felix, Raina Fenstermacher, Kaylee George, Alexander Greca, Nicholas Greca, Abigail Geyer, Justin Calgren, Rachel Kister, Ethan Kanar, Cindy Lamb, Beverly Liedl, Mary Claire Malise, Michaela Martin, Matthew McCullough, Ellen McFadden, Michael Orzakowski, Melina Petrick, Olivia Reed, Emily Richards, Michaela Robertson, Devin Rothrock, Lucy Scheffler, Leah Schweiger, Monica Scotto, Claire Schaefer, Ty Shalosky, Lakin Smith, Taylor Smith, Timothy Stainbrook Jr., Garrett Starr, Chloe Stoner, Sarah Swope, Avery Timko, Sage Weibel, Aaliyah Williams, and Anna Wingard. Ladies and gentlemen, your summa cum laude graduates. Congratulations, honors graduates and all graduates. You may be seated.
At this time, Tech Sergeant Kevin Hollander of the United States Air Force will recognize our students joining the military.
Good evening. I'm Tech Sergeant Hollander, your local Air Force recruiter. Before I recognize those graduates that have made a decision to serve, I would like all those that have served our country in attendance today to please stand. Thank you for all you do. All right. It's an honor and privilege to read off the names of these graduates that have taken the oath and have answered our nation's call. Please remain standing when your name is called, and please hold all applause until all names are called. And now, joining the United States Marine Corps, Jared Hutton, Jacob Kraus, Samuel Peterson, and Colton Robinson. Joining the United States Naval Academy, Ethan Kanar. Joining the United States Army, Noah Hitt, Talon Luzier, and Zachary Shugarts. Joining the United States Army Reserves, Michaela Martin. Joining the United States Air Force Reserves, Peyton Wheaton. And of course, the best for last, joining the United States Air Force, Hunter Beers, Olivia Nelson, and the first ever from this area, Joining the United States Space Force, Tyler Christner. Thank you all. Please be seated.
Here to introduce our Eagle Scouts is Mr. Michael R. Gressler.
Many individuals who do great work for our community go unnoticed. This includes those who achieve the rank of Eagle Scout within the Boy Scouts. After many years of attending weekly meetings, earning merit badges, and completing service projects, fewer than 10% of those who start in scouting will reach the rank of Eagle Scout. Completing work at local food banks or making improvements at their local parks as their final service project, these individuals understand what it means to lead and serve in the community. They've developed a strong character as they've completed numerous requirements to receive their awards. As I'll call your name, please stand. Nathan Davies, Troop 27. Joe Griffin, Troop 72. Ethan Kanar, Troop 28. Caleb McCartney, Troop 28. And Devin Rothrock, Troop 28. Congratulations on your achievement, gentlemen, and best of luck. You may be seated, gentlemen.
At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Jordan Miller, who will address the senior class.
The whole of our lives cannot be summed up in one moment. So, it's only fitting that we spend time today reflecting upon the series of events we've experienced and the accomplishments we've made during our years at Du Bois Area School. However, I think we would be remiss not to zoom in on this past year in particular to consider how it fits into the history that is being written as we speak. We are living in a moment that will someday be in textbooks, and we'll be asking each other, where were you when the lockdown happened? What was it like? I'm sure we will all say that it wasn't easy. This school year has been anything but simple. The pandemic brought all of our lives to a screeching halt. Learning was now through a camera and microphone rather than a chalkboard and chalk. Busy schedules due to extracurriculars were now free. Exciting plans were now boring. It was an entirely new world. But you know what? We did our best. We took our tests and did our homework. We wrote down our notes and studied them. We paid attention and only fell asleep a few times online. We were back in that groove that we were once in during our normal school year. Then, junior year ended, and we became the top of the food chain, the apex predators. That morning of the first in-person day started off like every other. I woke up, I took a shower, brushed my teeth, and I got dressed for school. But I'm not gonna lie. Going back to school was a very strange feeling. It felt foreign, like your first day of a new job. We met up with old friends and connected with new ones, bonding over the nothingness that was our summer. Going into this school year, everyone knew that this wasn't going to be a normal year. It was going to be a wild ride. But were we all ready for it? Ready to face those challenges head on? What about seemingly simple challenges? The masks? We nearly lived in them. Everywhere we went, we had them on, with few breaks throughout the school day. One of the few places where we had our masks off in the building was the lunchroom. Of course, only one socially distant, facing one direction, all while stuffing your face to beat the lunchroom rush. Lunchtime was a very surreal feeling. After months of only seeing half of someone's face, to actually being able to see their smile was a new experience. That should have been normal. We wanted to do everything that we could to stay together, to bring back our normal, to have a typical senior year. But deep down, we all knew it wasn't going to be that way, and this fact was the sad part. But we all pressed on, or as I like to imagine, we rose like a phoenix from the ashes. We wore our masks, we washed our hands, and we did our part. We wanted our homecoming dance, we wanted our senior prom, we wanted our sporting and musical events, and we did everything we could to have them. Rosa Parks once said, "I had no idea that history was being made. I was just tired of giving up." We never gave up. We adapted to the circumstances. Instead of bowing our heads and accepting defeat, we switched to virtual tournaments, school, and socials. Or we limited numbers and we socially distanced, all to find some normalcy in the milestones. Look back at those moments. Then look ahead. Someday we will tell our grandchildren about what we went through, and they'll think we're crazy, but it's all been so real. But look at us now. Here we stand, tall, proud of the goals we met and the expectations we shattered, eager for our diplomas and ready to face our new reality with this newfound ability and understanding. We are the class of 2021, and we are a part of history in the making. Thank you.
I am pleased to introduce Mrs. Ann Young, Executive Director of the Du Bois Area Alumni Association.
As a proud DAHS alumni, passionate district leader, and appointed Executive Director of the Du Bois Area Schools Alumni and Educational Foundation, I am honored to participate in this special graduation ceremony. Tonight's commencement signifies your transition from student to alumni. As the Executive Director of the Du Bois Area Schools Alumni and Educational Foundation, I am proud to welcome you to the Alumni Association. This association, now part of the DASAEF, was founded shortly after the establishment of the Du Bois Area School District in 1881 and has been actively growing ever since. As alumni, you will receive email correspondence from me about alumni news and events. For our last quarterly newsletter, we interviewed 3 DHS alumni from the class of 1939 who were all celebrating their 100th birthdays. These lifelong friends wanted to pass along some advice to the class of 2021. They said to serve your country and community well, find a good job, save a little bit for a rainy day, and be happy. Enjoy life, work hard, and make friendships that last a lifetime. I wish you all the best as you pursue your passions and achieve your goals. I would now like to introduce Chuck Farah.
Thank you, Mrs. Young, and thank all you guys out there today for everything you did for me this school year. Each year I stand up here as a proud Du Bois Area High School alum and basically give the same alumni welcome speech. Well, this year we're going to mix it up a little bit, do a little something different, because I think everybody knows this past year was different for all of us in many different ways. We all dealt with a pandemic that left us wondering, would we be in school or not? Would we be able to play sports, march in the band, or act in a school play? Heck, 7 months ago, I wondered if I would be standing here today giving this speech. But we all persevered, showed resiliency, and we got here tonight, so be proud of that. This class doesn't have to look any further than one of their own classmates, or somebody who showed perseverance and resilience. I'm going to embarrass her a little bit, but Lakin Smith. And we all know her battle this year, and we all battled with her and fought it with her. And in the end, she won that battle, and she kicked cancer's butt. So let's hear it for that. There's many of us still battling today. We have one of our family members with us tonight. I'm thankful he's here, Mr. John Wayne, a good friend, a teacher here at Du Bois Area High School, a fellow DHS alum, and more importantly, a father to a graduate here tonight. He continues to battle and fight each day because he is a Du Bois Beaver, and that is what we do. We battle, we fight, and we don't quit. So be proud of that. Be proud of where you came from. What you learned here, both in and out of the classroom, will stay with you a lifetime. I know I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the drive and determination that I learned from some of my great teachers and coaches while I was here at Du Bois Area High School, like Roger Collins, the late Herm Wirtz, and the late Pete Morelli, and the support from friends and colleagues I met here, like Mr. Pasternak, Mr. Weibel, Coach Wingard, just to name a few, and most importantly, my wife, who I met here while a student. Well, the most important part of high school will obviously be what you learn from these great teachers at the school. The most significant part were those friendships and relationships you made along the way. For some of you, this might be the last time you see each other. For others, there'll be reunions and gatherings along the way, but it will never be like it was in high school. These are truly special times, and I hope you cherish them. In closing, I just want to say that you have so much to look forward to, and we want to be a resource for you along the way, so never hesitate to contact somebody here at the Du Bois Area High School family. And remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you will always be a Du Bois Beaver, and you will always bleed black, red, and white. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2021.
The Du Bois Area High School Concert Choir will now perform I Carry Your Heart. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Sarah Swope, who will address the senior class.
There are two kinds of people on earth today. Just two kinds of people, no more, I say. Not the sinner and saint, for it's well understood that the good are half bad and the bad are half good. Not the rich and the poor, for to rate a man's wealth, you must first know the state of his conscience and health. Not the humble and proud, for in life's little span, who puts on vain airs is not counted a man. Not the happy and sad, for the swift flying years bring each man his laughter and each man his tears. No, the two kinds of people on earth I mean are the people who lift and the people who lean. Wherever you go, you will find the earth's masses are always divided in just these two classes. In which class are you? Are you easing the load of overtaxed lifters who toil down the road? Or are you a leaner who lets others share your portion of labor and worry and care? Poem by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. The events of the past year and a half weren't what any of us expected. We had to make drastic changes to our normal routines, from dine-in to grab and go, and from traffic jams to telecommuting. But all that's old hat. Now, rather than throwing a pity party about how COVID ruined our last 2 years of high school, or encouraging us to pat ourselves on the back again because we thrived in adversity, I'm going to talk about lifters and leaners. There have always been those who lift and those who lean, but we start to see who the lifters and leaners are when the road gets rough. Leaners either give up and sit down on the side of the road because they just can't go on, or they walk over others in order to get ahead. Lifters, however, push on toward the goal like the little engine that could, pausing to help someone else along the way. They may go slower than before, but they don't stop. This year has been one of those rough patches in the road, and the lifters in our midst became a bit easier to see. They didn't give up or give in, even when the tasks in front of them seemed impossible to accomplish. Why? Because lifters have purpose, passion, and perspective. Purpose. Lifters don't do what they do just because they're bored, need to make money, or have to fulfill a requirement. They see a need and have decided to help fill that need in whatever way they are able. They are intentional in choosing and fulfilling their purpose. They have a reason. Passion. Lifters care deeply about the people they are helping and the mission they are trying to accomplish. These people are able to be joyful and confident even when the task is unpleasant, because they believe that the work they do is meaningful and good. Their hearts are in their work. Perspective. Lifters are able to see the big picture, knowing that where you look, you will go. Lifters keep their eyes on the goal and aren't distracted by the sticks and stones in their way for long. They have a vision. Still, even with their purpose, passion, and perspective to hold them up, lifters get tired and stumble. They are human, after all. Even the toughest lifters need encouragement and someone to lean on once in a while. So let us, the class of 2021, take a moment to thank the lifters in our lives. Thank you to our families, our teachers, our school administrators, our coaches, advisors, mentors, and all the other lifters that have guided us to this moment. Thank you to our healthcare professionals, first responders, and military personnel that have enabled us to stand here, graduating in person, safely, in a free nation. And to you, my fellow graduates, now it's our turn to be the lifters. Each and every day, may we strive to be lifters in our own way, be it large or small, seen or unseen. After all, we rise by lifting others. Thank you.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce DuBois Area High School's principal, Mr. Brian Weibel, for the presentation and recommendation of the senior class.
Congratulations, class of 2021. DuBois Area High School is proud of your accomplishments, and we are all certain you will all find success in life. You will always be part of our DHS family. School board members, administration, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends, the candidates before me have met the requirements for graduation established by the DuBois Area School Board of Directors and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Director Armagost and Superintendent Benton, I present these students to you for presentation of their high school diplomas. I am pleased to introduce Mrs. Benton and School Director Mr. Sam Armagost.
Thank you, Mr. Weibel. At this time, and on behalf of our school board president, Larry Salone, school board member Sam Armagost, and I wish to thank you and the members of the high school staff and administration for having prepared these students for graduation. On behalf of the members of the DuBois Area School Board, we extend to all of the seniors our sincerest congratulations and wish them well in the future. By the powers extended to President Salone by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, we now declare you graduates of the DuBois Area School System.
And once again, we'd like to graduate you for a job well done. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Thank you.
It is now the time we have been waiting for. Would the first row of graduates please stand and prepare to receive your diplomas?
Kyla Ray Elker. Hannah Danae Allen. Morgan L. Allman. Joseph C. Andruck. Isaac E. Androlonis. Easton J. Baca. Cameron L. Bailey. Eve Christine Barnett. Julia Elizabeth Bashlin. Anthony R. Battaglia. Gianna Riley Battaglia. Tanelia R. Battaglia. Caleb A. Beard. Hunter Benjamin Beers. Gabriel C. Blau. Leslie Ray Benant. McKenna Ray Britton. Savannah L. Brugman. Alexander L. Brumberg. Alicia Renee Bryan. Marissa N. Bundy. Justin Leroy Burr. Julianne E. Butler. Kayla Marie Butterfuss. Jacqueline F. Kale. Courtney Joelle Carbett. Anthony J. Sobolski II. Charlene Elizabeth Challinsworth. Elizabeth Adeline Shaleski. Devin M. Clark. Jeremy L. Clausen. Alex Charles Colby. Charles P. Conley III. Brandon Michael Connor. Austin Jacob Cooper. Delaney E. Cornelius. Amelia C. Corner. Aniela Marguerite Cortina. Tristan Allen Cowan. Donald Allen Crabtree. Kayla A. Crusan. John T. Colley. Nathan R. Davies. Thalia Marie Dawson.
Marielle R. DeSico. Riley J. Deibler. Jesse E. Dixon. Lydia R. Dixon. Sierra Lynn Dolby. Mackenzie K. Druzak. Rebecca Hope Amy. Nicholas A. Erdely. Ruben C. Estrada. Brandon J. Evans. Chloe E. Ferrone. Nathan P. Farrell. Nicholas A. Farrell. Morgan Marie Felix. Nicholas J. Felix. Antonia Marie Fenice. Raina J. Fenstemacher. Tucker W. Fenstemacher. Carson Tyler Fields. Katrina Marie Fish. Peyton William Fox. Adia D. Fridley. Trenton I. Gaffney. Aaliyah M. Gear. Kaylee Ann George. Ryan M. Gildersleeve. Alexander Stephen Greca. Nicholas Stephen Greca. Gavin C. Gray. Madison E. Gray. Savannah E. Gray. Sydney A. Gray. Joseph William Griffin, Jr. Abigail Michelle Geyer. Emily Guzman. Dominic Joseph Hall. Connor J. Hamby. Elijah T. Hansley. Hunter J. Havrelesco. Zachary T. Henry. Hannah Jade Hensley. Mercedes Maylin Hepburn. Veronica Ruth Hess. Noah Gregory Hitt.
Chandler C. Ho. Caleb J. Hook. Alyssa Grace Horner. Alexandria N. Howard. Carlos J. Howard. Madison Taylor Huey. Ashlyn Elizabeth Huff. Jared A. Hutton. Tegan Marie Jacobs. McKellen F. Jaramillo. Olivia Gabrielle Johnson. Stephanie Juarez Morgia. Justin R. Calgren. Caleb Joseph Kegley. Michael R. Kennis. Lacey Lynn Kinder. Morgan T. King. Rachel Ann Kister. Jeffrey Allen Klibaha. Kyle D. Klein. Ethan Edward Canar. Riley Michael Kanar. Cheyenne L. Nisley. Rayla K. Nisley. Dale Chase Cott. Jacob L. Kraus. John C. Coons. Cindy G. Lamb. Alexander L. Lamb. Catherine N. Lamort. Ashley J. Leshock. Beverly Abigail Liedl. Lennon James Lindholm. Xavier Daniel Link. Riley McKenna Long. Dakota Ann Luke. Owen C. Luzier. Talon S. Luzier. Derek G. Lyle. Mary Claire A. Malise. Michaela Danielle Martin. Madison Amelia McCall. Caleb Jerry McCartney. Keegan Patrick McCleary.
Kaylee Rain McCracken. Matthew Joseph McCullough. Mason C. McDaniel. Ellen Grace McFadden. Patrick A. McGrainer. Tiara D. Middleton. Jacob Andrew Miller. Jordan John Miller. Mason M. Miller. Taylor G. Miller. Derek I. Money. Austin J. Monaco. Rowan C. Murray. Shaylin Marie Muth. Carly N. Nelson. Olivia L. Nelson. Tyler Michael Newell. Emily R. Nissel. Alexis L. O'Kane. Megan B. O'Rourke. Sydney T. Orr. Michael T. Orzakowski. Ashlyn Rachel Pape. Cameron B. Passmore. Samuel L. Peterson. Victoria A. Penoyer. Rain B. Perry. Melina K. Petrick. Michael A. Polite. Tyrone C. Powell. Daniel David Rayford. Olivia B. Reed. David Allen Wrights III. Shaylee M. Wrights. Nathan G. Reynolds. Tyler L. Reynolds. Emily Cahill Richards. Caden H. Ritchie. Jacob D. Roberts. Michaela T. Robertson. Colton G. Robinson. Jude T. Rowan. Amanda M. Rossi. Devin M. Rothrock.
Colton J. Rumsey. Zane Z. Ruth. Lucy Noel Scheffler. Benjamin Michael Shue. Leah Marie Schweiger. Monica A. Scotto. Colin J. Sr. Madeline R. Sensor. Aaliyah N. Saylor. Alexia N. Schaefer. Claire Elizabeth Schaefer. Ty C. Shalosky. Tanner Chase Shank. Zachary E. Shugarts. Ryan L. Sikari. Brett David Smith. Dante A. Smith. Lakin Maria Smith. Taylor L. Smith. Kylie A. Snyder. Thomas C. Snyder, Jr. William E. Snyder. Jordan D. Summers. Dylan Matthew Spiker. Ethan R. Spiker. Luke A. Sprankle. Timothy Leahy Stainbrook, Jr. Garrett M. Starr. Morgan P. Starry. Lillian Amira States. Tiffany N. Stevens. Cameron J. Stevenson. Autumn R. Stimmel. Chloe Irene Stoner. Sarah E. Swope. Alyssa Jean Tar-Mershell. Evan George Thomas. Avery Rain Timko. Emma N. Toretti. Trista N. Truesdale. Jordan L. Uplinger. Zach A. Van Voorhees. Allison Jade Vasiloskas. DeAndre R. Vogt. London M. Watt. Janie Lynn Waxler. Isaac J. Wayne. Amanda L. Weber. Sage P. Weibel. Dalton W. Wells. Bridget A. Wertman. Riley M. West. Peyton J. Wheaton. Christian A. White. Nathan L. Wilder.
Aaliyah Nicole Williams. Joseph F. Williams. Anna Marie Wingard. Natalie Ann Wolfgang. Sage Marie Wolfgang. Brady A. Woodward. Ashley C. Yonelitis. Natalie A. Zartman. Evan R. Zedek.
Perfect. I said you did perfect.
I can carry her tattoos meant to
Nope, get him. Yep. That's right. Once the hats go up, all that. stand. Seniors, please stand. At this time, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Du Bois Area School District Class of 2021. Ready? Hats, hats. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! I tried, but I don't know. That was...